Alright, what's up, America? Broderick here. And, you know, today is Today is International M.G.T.O.W Day. You know, all the normies see it as, Valentine's Day, or as our gracious, humble host, R.P.M would say, valencucks Day. And the thing that's been boggling and rattling around in my mind is, where's the purity at? You know, it's supposed to be this holiday made in honor of some saint and all that jazz. But the thing when I look around and I see is there's no one to celebrate this. There's no one to celebrate. Just no one to celebrate in any of this. I mean, we got bitch-made ass simps doing the bitch-made ass things of, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna buy the chocolate, I'm gonna buy the roses, I'm gonna write the poem. I'm gonna buy the violin performance. And they're doing it for a bunch of harlots. They got no maidenhood. No maidenhood at all. They don't have a single chastised thought in their body. And there's no purity in them at all. And our man, thinking man's Templar, talks about the whole concept of, you know, matriarchal misdirection. Oh man, this battery's dying fast. And like that. I ain't bring no charger port either, so oh well. I'll look in the bag. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll look in the bag. Maybe it's in there. Maybe it's not. But I'm just gonna keep recording until, you know, the battery just decides to give out. But, you know, back to the matriarchal misdirection. Because it is a misdirection. These got this, all of your mothers, all of them, have absolutely bred you from between their legs to be a servant to what essentially amounts up to be a whore. And they place this designation upon you when you're at the weakest point of your life, when you can't even defend yourself against the concept. And like I said, go check out the thinking man's Templar video on this. Now, me being the son of a prostitute and a child abandoned at birth, I didn't get to really participate in this endeavor because, you know, I was given up to the state of Michigan, as into the aspect of my child rearing years progressed. Because, you know, the whole being abandoned at birth thing. So I didn't experience this like other people did. And that's probably why since that became to be a thing, that, you know, it helped probably contribute to me never getting involved with the opposite sex on a sexual relation type of term. And just, you know, based off my observations of what I've seen dudes go through, I mean, I'm just like outside perspective looking in on these situations. Yeah, I always gotta throw that out there. Like, I don't have the experiences that you guys have. A lot of you guys have. You know, I didn't go jump into the girlfriend experience. No, I didn't do that. But nonetheless, when I was growing up, I have dudes around me. They had the whole girlfriend experience, and I seen what they went through, and I'm just like, yeah, hard pass, just hard pass. Nah, that's not to say that I didn't have, you know, interactions with the opposite sex on a platonic sense. But even in that case, most of the time, they were the ones initiating these types of interactions. Because my mind was very much concerned with my own survival. I was self-absorbed. I was self-actualizing. And I was self-validating for the prospect of my own perseverance. And so I wasn't seeking out these interactions at all. You know, I had the it's not dense, because I was very aware. I was very, very acutely aware of sexual advances being placed on me. And I was very aware of society's expectations. And the clearest way to understand that is just go back and watch my video on my channel, the older video, you know, the one about a certain member of the opposite sex, you know, trying to sexually advance on me at the age of the very, very, very unripe age of 7 years old. You know, 7 years old. Yeah, yes, you heard that right. Age of 7. At the age of 7, man. And you know, guys, I've always had that, you know, fuck you, you can't do what you want with me attitude when it came to the opposite sex. Now, when it came to other dudes, and this whole aspect of, hey, bro, why you not getting with the opposite sex? You already know. I would tell dudes up front, I don't have to. And, you know, getting back to this aspect of purity. Take the bus. It might be the bus. Let me get up and check. I think that's... Nah, that's not the bus. It's one of those... It's a truck. Not the bus. But anyway... I always had that, I don't give a fuck about any of this attitude. And, you know, I would get guys, you know, Dude, at the rates they were losing their virginity. Oh, that was the bus. Yeah, the rates they were losing their virginity was goddamn pathetic and sorry. It was sad. Hey, bus driver. Yeah. It was a sad thing to see, people. Did it go through? Okay. Yeah, it was a sad thing to see. You know, these guys, they lose their virginity at the age of 13, 14, 15. That was kind of pathetic. And you know, these same guys, these same dudes would go around and, you know, they ask me, hey, why you ain't jumping into this? And the reason I wasn't is because, you know, I'm looking around, I'm seeing dudes, they just getting swooped up. And after you see the opposite sex do this, 1, 2, 3, by the time you get to the 4th year, you're just like, this is something I need to avoid. And you know, they don't understand that, you know, as virgins, you want to be with something that's similar to you. You don't want to be something that's detracted. You know, you hear that narrative, opposites attract, opposite attract. But it's not so much truth as it is more of a half-truth of the concept alone. Because you got to have some type of similarity. You have to be able to see that. Especially when you're choosing somebody you're going to spend the whole entirety of your life with. You have to be able to see that. And so when you take virgins and you try to sit them up with unchastised sexual partners, a lot of the time, as men, it's not going to work. And you might be like, Broderick, you can do it with the opposite sex though? Yeah, but that's the opposite sex. They're more malleable socially. As a man, you more stoic and stern in your ways. So that's just it's not gonna go down. It comes at the cost of a man's, you know, integrity. It debases them. Which is why, you know, these days, despite all this social conditioning, despite all the implications and machinations of society, we see the consequences of these actions, no matter how much they try to downplay this stuff. And they do try to downplay it. You know, they try to treat it like it's not a big deal, or they try to put the blame on, you know, the actual man. But it's like, no. This is not of order. It is not of any type of contingency. Ooh, heard that. And
what up? Man, in the back, get your trash.
yeah, and so it's this concept of, you know, oh well, we could just manipulate it to make it happen. Y'all see that male virgin rate rising, right? It's gonna continue. It's gonna continue to be like that. It's not gonna change. Because, you know, the way men are, fundamentally, we're attracted to the purity of things in life. You know, a man might enjoy a sunset, or, you know, you might enjoy you might enjoy an honest game of soccer, or, you know, for all you Europeans out there, football. And when it's honest, you know, you don't got no problems with it. But when it's like, you got people trying to throw the game, you got people trying to bet on teams, you got people trying to fake injuries, You like, ugh, that's disgusting. I don't want to be involved in that. So you separate yourself. And there's no reason why you shouldn't. Because, you know, when the purity isn't there, interest is lost. We see the ramifications of that every day. Especially with these single mothers out here. And there's no excuse for that, because you have a choice. As the opposite sex, you have a choice to keep your legs closed. It's similar to the concept of men and rape. We don't have to go. We don't have to. Not all of us are on principle terms. Not any of us have to go out there and rape the opposite sex. We don't have to do that. But it comes down to the decisions that you make that will lead to that. It'll lead to that if you make those decisions to the same concept with these single mothers. You know, they can make the decisions that lead to that outcome, but that don't negate the consequences of it. You know, if you go out there and you force yourself into these situations, you're still gonna have to deal with the aftermath of it. But you know, that deals in the subject of debauchery. And you know, some people, they absolutely make the conscious choice to live that way. And so it begs the question, where's the purity at? You know, where is it? Well, that's all I have to say for today, for this Valentine's Day, International Men's M.G.T.O.W Day type of discussion. Just asking the question, putting it out there. Where is the purity? It doesn't lie in the opposite sex. You'll find it in men. You'll find it in men, though. But it has no way to be expressed. You know, your sexuality is being held hostage. It gives you all the more reason to disengage and walk away from the society that hates you, man. Remember to stand tall, live free, and above all else, protect your sovereignty at all costs.